So I'm headed to a photo shoot right now with the fabulous Mia. We have linked up, or we are linking up again. So this shoot, in terms of me recording for the YouTube video, gonna be a little unconventional. I didn't really feel like dealing with a bunch of gear and all of that stuff, so I'm just gonna use my phone and my GoPro. I'm gonna be using the P80 Lite with the battery, so I'm gonna try that out, see how that goes. Hopefully the wind doesn't knock it over, and hopefully we don't get kicked out of the location that we're going to. So we're gonna proceed until apprehended, and we're gonna see what we could do. So sadly, the spot where I wanted to shoot is valet parking, and always is apparently. So that's a big bummer, because I specifically picked this spot for the location. Now I think where I'm at right here, I think this could work as well. So I think it's fine, but it's not, man, it's nothing like the spot that I wanted to go to. So I think when Mia gets here, I think I'm gonna go over there and just ask if I could just take some pictures real quick without my light. But I'm gonna see if I could take a couple pictures real quick, because the location, my goodness. And since there's still a little bit of light right now, so I really wouldn't need the P80. I think I'm gonna try it, because worst he could say is no. So I think that's the plan.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? Now, first of all, he said no. He actually was really cool, but he was like, man, there's cameras all around, and if you're down here shooting, someone's gonna come say something to you, and you know, what's a tall photo shoot without having security at some point in time? So in this video, I just want to talk about my own location shooting and how I typically go about it. Now, I've shot with Mia a previous time and actually recorded a YouTube video, but it never made it to YouTube because the footage just didn't really pan out, and I was just kind of like, whatever. So I didn't do anything with it. So, you know, when it comes to on location shooting, I like to just go with the flow. You know, I don't really get too posy. I do some shoots like that when I have like a specific image that I'm trying to get. But for the most part, like, I want the model, the subject, whatever, to just have a good time, enjoy themselves. And I want their personality and their character to come through, as you can see just right there. So I'm real chill, real relaxed, and I'm coming through with the voiceover because we had music playing the entire time and it was super loud. I got my GoPro on top of the camera. And for this particular shoot, that was more important. It was more important to be able to have the vibe, you know, have Mia in her zone, just relax, enjoying herself, and just getting some cool shots and not be worrying about YouTube and all of that sort of thing. So this kind of was like a dual purpose shoot. I was just getting some shots because I just enjoy working with Mia, and she was wanting some shots to be able to use for her father's consignment shop. Now, pause. When I tell you that Tall can't have a photo shoot without security's on me right now. Now, it's funny because I saw her walking up and she was just like, hey, what are you guys doing? And I was just like, we're just taking some pictures. And she walked away, and then she kind of hesitantly came back. And I think her hesitation was because I had my firearm on me, and I'm pretty sure she probably saw that and was like super nervous to come and say anything to me. Plus, like, I had some rap music going, so she probably was like a little hesitant to say anything, but she actually was really cool. She was like, let me go ask if there's any issues with you shooting here, and I'll let you know. She's like, in the meantime, just keep shooting. And she actually went inside and started talking to somebody and never came back out. So that worked out well. Now, as you can see, the World Market Center back down in there, that's where I originally wanted to shoot. I wanted to be down in that to be able to get that glass structure and all of those details. But unfortunately, I couldn't do so. So we kind of just hit this part right here, which worked out well. I was cool with it, but it still was a bummer that I really couldn't get to where I wanted to go, but that's just the nature of it. So going back to on location stuff, I like to just have a nice chill vibe where we're just having a good time and we're getting shots. Now, the reason why I like to do it that way is because I want the people, when they get the pictures, I want it to not just be like, oh, you got these great shots and that's that. I want it to be more of an experience. And so a lot of times when you're working with a model and you're doing a lot of posing stuff, yeah, you come through with some great images, but when they think back on it, a lot of times it's not going to be the same as just you're just clowning, having a good time, listening to music, laughing. Like, no matter how much you enjoy the shoot, you being posed versus you just being yourself and just being goofy and having a good time, the latter is going to resonate with you more. I mean, unless you are like a model, that's what you do, and you thoroughly love modeling, then maybe you would enjoy the posing stuff. But you know, for most people that I've worked with, they enjoy just that calm, relaxed, laid back approach where they can just be themselves. And then when they look at those images, they resonate with them more because they remember just having a good time. So that's why I take that approach. Like I said, there are times where I will be a lot more posy. I've had, you know, 3 or 4 shoots in the last couple months where they were very pose heavy because there were specific shots that I was wanting to get. So if there's something that you want to get, there's a specific shot that you want to get, you really need to pose to get it. Don't let that be by chance, and just hope that you get it. If there's something specific that you want, do what you got to do to get the shot. But if not, it really works out when you could just let your model just have a good time, relax, try stuff. Like I told Mia a couple times, I was like, dude, think outside the box. Do some crazy stuff. Like, do something that's just, you know, weird or eclectic or crazy, or, you know, just have fun with it. And she did that very much so. So it was a really good time working with the shoot. So right here, when we were shooting right here, I actually wanted to pull out the light right here because although it is getting dark and it looks more light in the video, that's just because I raised the exposure so you can see it. I really wanted to have the light here because I wanted to bring down that ambient a little bit more, but I didn't, because since the lady had kind of already told us that we technically couldn't be shooting there, I didn't want to push the envelope and like start setting up my light and all these other things. And that's the reason why I went the route that I did with the GoPro, so that way I wouldn't have a camera and all that. So we switched locations, and so this was the spot in the beginning of the video where I said, yeah, this spot right here probably can work. So as you can see, I have the Pixel P80 light out, and I don't want to turn this into an advertisement, but I'm telling you guys, this Pixel light worked beautifully. I absolutely love the light. Like the quality of the light coming from the thing was so nice. For it to be a panel light, the diffusion that they have in front of it, it works so well. So I can definitely tell you, if you are doing on location shoots in low light or nighttime, a panel light or some sort of LED continuous light is, in my opinion, a must have. It allows you to be able to keep the ambient what the ambient needs to be. So like if I didn't have this light, I would have had to expose for the subject. So what would that have done to my ambient? It would have lifted the ambient exposure significantly. So I wouldn't have been able to get the same vibe of having the nighttime, having those lights over the hanging, I was gonna say awning, but having those the pink or purple lights right there, like I would have lost the feel of the scene if I didn't have a light to be able to light the subject. So when you're on location, of course you can use flash. Of course you could use flash, but the benefit of having like a continuous light of some sort is that, number one, it helps with focus. And number two, you can see what you're getting. So instead of having the flash and you got to keep adjusting, like it's just nice to have a continuous light. I can see what I need to get. The focus is a complete non-issue. It just works out really well. So I am a big fan of the Pixel P80 light. Again, not trying to turn this into an advertisement, but if you need a panel light, the P80 is solid. Okay, so enough of that. So now we're in the last location here, and we only shot for about 45 minutes. This was not a shoot that we wanted to shoot for a long time. The last time we shot, we ended up shooting for like 2 hours, and you can see those pictures on my Instagram. Those are the ones where she was in a black dress. We shot for like 2 hours. We were kind of exhausted by the end of it. So for this one, I was just like, let's just keep it simple. Let's just shoot, for about 45 minutes and see what we get. So yeah, it was a great time. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video.
All right, so we just got done with our photo shoot. We had to call some audibles. We was originally gonna go at a different location, but they was calling for wind. It wasn't really all that windy though. No. But it worked out. Yeah, it worked out anyway. We got some good stuff. So I'm back again with the homegirl Mia.
Period.
How was the shoot? How
it was
did you
amazing.
like it? Did you have fun?
It was amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend.
10 out of 10 recommend.
I'll be back with this guy after this one.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. So we really was just going for just like an urban vibe, just chill. We had some music playing, nothing serious, nothing crazy. So the shots are dope. Everything turned out good. So I'm about to go home and eat. What you about to do?
Same thing.
You about to go home and eat because we hungry.
Yeah,
Feel good out here. So yeah, so if you like this video, first of all, thumbs up this video because Mia's back in the video. And Mia is
That's
Mia.
2 thumbs up.
Right. So definitely smash that like button for Mia.
Appreciate it.
And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you watching this video. And until the next one.
Here we go.
Take care. Peace.